there are a lot of people who love to pitch and don't write a pilot. And there are a lot of people who prefer to write a pilot and don't really know how to pitch, or maybe they do know how to pitch, but they still write the pilot. Is that a thing?
Yeah. So I think you have to be strategic about it.
Okay.
So first things first is, who do you plan to sell it to and what do they want?
Okay.
Right. So, I mean, they as in that particular person, because even at HBO, there might be 3 executives that work in scripted 1-hour television. And one of them likes to hear pitches. One of them likes to see proof of concepts. And the other one only wants to read screenplays. I'm not saying that's true for them. I'm just giving them as an example. Right. So if you are going to be, if your manager, agent, or whomever is going to be putting you in contact with the person who prefers screenplays, then you need to write the pilot because that's what they prefer. Right. So that's one part of the strategy. The other part of the strategy is, what's your strength? Right. So like you said, if someone knows they're great at pitching, then that's what you work on. Work on your pitch deck, work on your one sheet, maybe have a treatment, maybe if, depending upon it, if people are asking for that, and be ready for that going in. If you know that pitching is not your strong suit, but your pilot is going to be what it needs to be to get you into the room, then write the pilot. The other thing to think about is, what role do you want to play in the series? Because if you want to be a writer on the series, then you need to show me that you can do that. And if you're not already in the industry, so we're not talking about people who are already established, because people who are already established don't have to have anything but an idea. They don't even have to have that thing fleshed out. They can just go in, talk to you, y'all can flesh it out together, and it can get bought in the room. So these rules don't apply to them. We're talking about people who are trying to get in, right? So if I'm trying to get in, if I'm brand new, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to let me run this show anyway. So I'm not trying to be the showrunner, but I'm at least trying to be on the staff, and I'm at least trying to get a title higher than staff writer, story editor, executive story. I'm trying to get a producer title, right? Because it's my show, right? So if I'm trying to do that, producers in television write. All of those producer titles that you see, the majority of them are writers on the writing staff. Some of them may actually be producers from the production company or, some other entity that helped to put it together and maybe brought some money onto it, maybe. But the majority of the producer titles that you're seeing on television are people on the writing staff, and that's just their title on the staff. So if you're trying to get to one of those titles, you actually want to be on the writing staff, you have to show me that you can write, because if not, why would I hire you? Now, I might learn that. You still might decide, but I'm better at pitching. Fine. They say they want it, but they say, can you give us a pilot? You still have to prove that you can write the pilot. If not, they're going to hire somebody else to write it. So if you don't want to be a writer and all you want to do is sell, you don't have to write anything ever. Just pitch all the time. Because you're not trying to prove yourself as a writer. You're proving yourself as a producer. You're an idea person. Your job is, I got the idea. Here's the pitch deck. Here's the thing. Give me my credit. Give me my money. Y'all go have a good time. Right. Here it is, right? So you just have to be strategic about what it is that you want and that you're looking for, and just play the thing that's going to get you there.